Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading a multi-character expedia by on Tumblr. So let's get into it. Midoriya. I think Mama Midoriya would know all about it before he even does himself. Midoriya doesn't really get to settle hands, as observant as he was. But in reality, he doesn't think anyone would fall in love with him. So it's a bit difficult. That And the fact that he thought he was just enamored with you because of your quirk. And how kind you were. If I realized it was something else entirely. His mom, though. She just has that strong mother instinct. Congrats, by the way. On being Izuku's first real crush. Inko hears her son talk about this friend of his a lot. And it's just kind of not how you'd speak of a friend. And she knew there was definitely more there. And she knows it before he could even does. And like a month later, Midoriya went to his mama to ask her for advice about you. And she just, when a female friend of yours has suspicions about something, and it turns out to be very much true, that smug and self-satisfied look that they get, the pride that they feel, Inko goes through all of these emotions at once. But she gives him that solid motherly advice and tells him that it's better to try and get rejected than to never know at all and regret it. So he does. Midori prepares for it for like 2 weeks and prepares everything. However, somehow, things keep going wrong. But he does end up confessing anyway and asks you out. And of course, he gets a little kiss on the cheek just because of how dark he looks like, stammering and stuttering, with a bright red face. Todoroki Shoto. Todoroki. Todoroki does not think he's capable of love. It's painful to think about. To think about love and the concept of romance. Because the only concept of romance he has, or lack thereof, came from his parents. So of course, his trauma played a role. And him being a little bit too slow when it came to confessing. And accepting the fact that he really is in love with you. But, deep inside, Todoroki was very much capable of love. He just wanted to be loved, just like any teenage boy, but was raised so strangely that he does not even know how to recognize it, how to recognize that spark, that emotion of love in his heart. He figured it wasn't meant to be, because of how terrified he was of women. And if he dated a girl, then what was stopping him from doing what his dad did to his mom? He didn't want to be like this. He didn't want to do this to anyone. He didn't want you. He didn't want to end up like them. And it was Momo that had to set him down, tell him more about love and how it felt like, and how he would do just great in it, and calm him down lots. He would also come to her often to talk about how he felt when he saw you, and she would often help him explain his feelings. And afterward, he was like, oh, what's this? This feeling I'm not recognizing. When this person is involved. Whenever he saw you, Todoroki felt sick. That's what he told Mama the first time. He told her you made him sick. And that he wanted you gone because of this sick feeling. He felt like he was going to die just by looking at you. And again, she had to explain to him very carefully that he was not in fact going to die, and he was not sick. He just liked you and loved you. Since Todoroki and his emotional self-awareness was practically non-existent at all. So at first, he thought that feeling was hatred. Bless him, he's really trying his best. And before he gets to talk to Momo, he avoids you because he thinks he hates you. But he doesn't want to hate you. He doesn't want to be doing any of this. He doesn't want the sickness that you bring him every time. He wanted to be your friend. He wants to be the first person you go to in times of crisis. He wants to be the #1 person that you can rely on. He wants to support you and uplift you and watch you grow and change. He wants you to support him and be proud of his accomplishments. Todoroki, I'm not sure this is friendship you want here. The Deku squad would fall apart. Without the support of Araka, I'm telling you. Araka was really good when it came to love and helping troubled people like Todoroki. And he was quite a blunt individual. So once he recognizes his crush on you, he just immediately goes to your door. You know that SpongeBob scene where he opens the door and Patrick right off the bat says I love you? Now picture that, but with Todoroki instead. I promise he's really trying his best. You just have to be patient with him. Bakugo Katsuki. For someone so intelligent, Bakugo was very stupid sometimes. Katsuki lacked so much when it came to relationships. He was talented as a hero, great as a student, and awful at romance. And he lacks tact. He tells his friends, love is a time-consuming distraction, and makes sure to do it within your earshot, so you're not let on. And then he gets frustrated that it doesn't seem like you're interested in him. And Sarah and Mina corner him in the group chat, and they're like, this is an intervention. Bro, what are you doing? Your love life is the saddest thing I've seen this week. Be nice. Just because it's true doesn't mean you have to say it. You're playing yourself here. And don't you try to say that you don't care about them. Because I went through your diary. Oof, can we get an F in the chat for Katsuki's pitiful love life? Yeah, it was horrible. You're going to ask him out here. He's got no tact and no patience. But he'll be damned if he doesn't say yes.
Thank you guys for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I hope you enjoyed listening to this as much as I did making it. Anyway, goodbye.